Yes, no, it's no.
I lied at the premiere.
What's goody and hoodie like a boogie? I'm back in a better like Braxton Taylor with another video. It's your boy Tresor. Don't chase me, chase your dreams. If you guys didn't know, we are Canadian, and if you want to immigrate to a country, you have to take an immigration test to get into that country. So today, we're gonna take the immigration test to get into Canada to see if we would be getting deported or we would be allowed to stay. I got a couple regulars with me. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I don't feel confident about this. Do you guys think that you remember stuff about Canada?
You know what? I've been here all my life. I think I'm good on this. How are immigrants supposed to take this? And we can't take this?
Man's not dumb, so I probably know a few things.
I feel like they have to study hard though.
Question number 1 for Jojo. Of the following, which is a non-Canadian not allowed to do? Get a higher education, own a house or farm, get health insurance, vote in federal and provincial elections.
Non-Canadian, I'm gonna go with vote in federal elections.
I'd say the same thing still.
Alright, so Jojo has 1 point. Question 2. To which of the following communities do the majority of Canadians belong? Jewish, Hindu, Christians, Muslims. I'm gonna say Christians because people came from like Europe and Britain, and that's like a Christian place. It's definitely not Hindu. Wait, but with immigrants, like the immigrant population, I swear they said, but I don't think they said now. I think they said in like 10 years, it'll probably be majority Muslim. I still think it's Christians. I'm gonna go with Christians. Yup. See? Mans know their stuff. Alright, Kevin, what animal is the national symbol of Canada? What type of easy, like...
That's so easy.
It's the beaver. Come on, man. Come on now.
That was so easy. You didn't even have to think about it.
Yeah.
Alright, Jojo, what are the 3 branches of the Canadian government?
I'm gonna go with C.
Executive, legislative, and judicial is his answer. Correct.
Okay.
Hey, I paid attention in school. Honor roll. Straight A's. You already know who the
Okay,
it is.
let's relax. Straight
okay.
A's. What is the highest honor a Canadian can receive? The Canadian Cross, the Victoria Cross, the Canadian Crown, the Order of Peace. What the hell is that?
Wait,
is this like if you're in the army or something? Like
It's a Canadian.
I feel like it's the Canadian Cross, but the Order of Peace sounds right, but I don't think that's right. But also the Canadian Crown kind of sounds right.
I've never heard of it.
But the Victoria, yeah, like they gave this guy what's a beaver, and I get what is a Canadian can receive, but the Victoria Cross would make sense because of the Queen.
The Canadian Crown, I've never heard of.
I've never heard of the Canadian Crown. I'm gonna go the Victoria Cross. I think it's either the Canadian Cross or the Victoria Cross. I'm gonna go the Victoria Cross. Yup.
It's a nice little guess there.
Deductive reasoning. I have 2 points right now. We're still 100%. What is Canada's system of governance? Federal, state, parliamentary, democracy, and constitutional monarchy. Police state, parliamentary, democracy, and the constitutional monarchy. Federal, state, parliamentary, democracy, and dictatorship. I'm not reading all that.
That's definitely D.
So he's going federal, state, provincial state, and constitutional monarchy.
You know what? I was thinking A2. All my Canadians, don't think I'm dumb here.
We have our first wrong answer. Kevin's down.
Should have to take a shot for that.
Damn.
Wait, what do you even have to score on this test, like to pass?
I don't know. It's definitely more than 50. It's probably like 70.
Yeah, probably like 70 or even.
Shit.
All right. What? Okay, Jojo. What is the significance of hockey?
There's no way this is a question.
Yeah, there's no way they're
no
asking
way
media
that they're
foolishness
asking
about
that.
hockey. It's the most popular spectator sport in Canada. It's also its national winter sport.
That's an idiot question.
Yeah, that was foolishness.
That was dumb.
Hey man, it's very complex. A lot of people wouldn't get that.
Why would? Okay, but what I don't understand is if I'm coming from my country and I'm trying to get a visa, why are you asking me about hockey?
Yeah,
What does that have to do
That's
with?
stupid.
What does that have to do with me and my life?
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
The significance of hockey? What?
Why would anyone care?
A member of parliament from Toronto decides to spend the weekend in his or her electoral district. This means the MP will be in a part of Toronto where the MP was elected, in Ottawa taking a tour of the province of Ontario, somewhere in New York. A, in a part of Toronto where the MP was elected. And I know this because I had to do a bunch of this stuff when I was younger with my mom and all of her little politician friends. So if I get this wrong, it's actually embarrassing. Come on, man. I know this. Shout out to What's his name? Yeah, Peter Fonseca.
Yo, how the hell did you know that?
Peter Fonseca, bro. That's my mom's dog. I remember him. All right, Kevin. What region of Canada is known as the land of the midnight sun? Atlantic, prairies, western, or northern? No. I know this. This is actually common sense. It's actually common sense. No, this is common sense.
What region of Canada is known as the land of the midnight sun?
I feel like
This
I know
is
too.
common sense.
Now I look at it. I ain't
The
read.
land of the midnight sun.
This is common sense, bro. You didn't watch Discovery Channel?
No, never. I'm going to go ahead and say A.
Where did you get that from? Where did you get A? You know, up north,
Oh,
the sun doesn't go down. So that would be the land of the midnight sun.
Kevin, man.
That was, to me,
making
that was
us-
common sense.
You making us fail. Nah, but I seen that too still low key.
honestly,
When they talk about North,
You're bringing our score down. Now we're down to
it's
78%.
okay.
We're not getting into the
That's
country.
enough.
Sometimes you start off slow and you pick it up. I got this.
All right. What is the significance of the Quebec Act of 1774?
hold on. I feel like I know
The
this.
province of Quebec was divided into Upper Canada and Lower Canada. It was the birth of Canada. Canada's tolerance towards all religion was affected. Peace, order, and good government became Canada's main principles.
I mean, I feel like the most sensible answer would probably be. Ooh, actually.
All right, my bad, y'all. We have to fix the battery. You picked A. The province of Quebec was divided into Upper and Lower Canada.
Wait.
You already picked your
Nah, I already
answer.
picked it.
You
You
said A. You can't change it now.
change
Yeah,
it
you
now.
can't change it now. You already picked A. It's too late.
I don't even know.
Wrong. The answer was Canada's tolerance towards all religions was affected. I didn't know
I
that.
know you ain't know that either.
I definitely knew that answer.
No, you didn't.
I
You
did not.
definitely didn't know that answer. Kevin.
I did not know that. What principles out of the following is Canada's constitution based on? War, order, and good government. Mobility rights, order, and good government. Peace, order, and good government. Multiculturalism, peace, and order. It definitely wasn't multiculturalism. If it was the constitution, that was way back when people were still super racist. So that's our peace, order, and good government. That makes the most sense. Mobility rights, I don't think so. War, order, and good government could be true too. I'm gonna say peace, order, and good government. Yep.
That's basic.
Yeah, like that's basic. Come on, think about it. Why would they
What
put
else would you
war?
pick,
Yeah,
right?
like really think about it.
Yeah, it makes the most sense, but that's still not basic. He got what is a beaver? What does
Watch
the
the comeback.
National Register of Electors contain? The names of landed immigrants, the names of all Canadian citizens, the names of all Canadian taxpayers, the names of Canadian citizens at least 18 years of age who are qualified to vote in federal elections and
Yeah,
referendums. That was a quick answer.
Let's go. Come back. The comeback kid. That's what they call me. That's what they call me, man. Comeback kid.
Yeah.
Which of the following criteria give a Canadian the right to vote? Being an immigrant, being on the official voters list, owning a house, having a driver's license.
I'm going with B.
Yeah, that was pretty basic too.
I was just thinking like I don't even know why I even like hesitated, to be honest.
That was definitely a basic answer. What is the primary role of the police in Canada? To ruin everyone's day and to kill people. Like, what? To conduct or support land warfare, peacekeeping, or humanitarian missions. To provide national security intelligence to the government to keep people safe and to enforce the law, to resolve disputes and interpret the law. C, it has to be to keep people safe and enforce the law. I mean, y'all don't really do a good job at it, but that's what you're supposed to do.
You about to lose your job.
Because you are detaining me for nothing.
You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing.
Who governs Canada on a daily basis at the federal level? Prime Minister, Premier, the Queen, Governor General. Yes, no,
I lied. The premiere. I'm shocked.
Man said it with so much confidence, bro.
the Premier.
Like,
Wrong.
I'm
That's why
shocked.
you still have 1 point.
I have two. Damn, no, I was gonna pick the prime minister too, but federal. Come on, man. My bad, y'all. I'm embarrassing you guys.
Which of the following were the first 4 provinces of the Canadian Confederation? Manitoba, Nova Scotia, and Province of Canada, Ontario, Quebec. New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and the Province of Canada. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Alberta, and Manitoba. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Province of Canada.
I think I'ma have to. But no, the only reason why
man.
the only reason why this is difficult is because I swear these two like one of them became one after, no?
Just pick, man.
Just pick one.
Doing too much thinking.
Yeah,
At
like-
least.
New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and the province of Canada. That's probably what I would have went with still. Cause it started from the East Coast. So that would make sense. See, but I always get mixed up with Newfoundland, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia. Like I don't know which one is which and where and like what is where. What did the suffrage movement achieve? Quebec experienced an era of rapid change. Women obtained the right to vote. Employment insurance was established. Slavery was abolished in Canada. Suffrage sounds like Suffolk, which sounds like slavery. But also, I don't know why the women having the right to vote is kind of like ringing a bell too. It's definitely between those two. I think it's the women. Slavery would not be a movement. That would be like an act. Like someone signed the act for slaves to get free. Suffrage movement. You know, women suffered. They still suffer, but they suffered. So I'm gonna go with the women obtaining the right to vote. Yup. Look at me using deductive reasoning. Man's not dumb. Holy, I know you would have got that wrong. Shout out to my mom. I know that because my mom used to work in like a woman's shelter. Man, been around gal from day one, you get me? Which of the following are Atlantic provinces? Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick,
I just
Ontario.
finished saying geography is very sounds.
Alberta, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI. Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, Manitoba, PEI. Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI. I know my answer already. If you get this wrong, you like there's actually something wrong with you.
You got Atlantic provinces.
Carry the one. There's no math. Atlantic provinces. It really shouldn't take you this long.
B.
Are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? How is Alberta an Atlantic
Listen, I have my
province?
glasses on. I'm blind here.
Are you not embarrassed? This is very embarrassing. We're down to 67%, and it's mostly because of you. Who was the first Prime Minister of Canada? John A. Macdonald, Isaac Brock, Guy Carleton, Louis Hippolyte Lafontaine.
That guy's name sounds hella familiar, but I am going to have to go with A.
See the basic
I
question.
pay attention in history class, man. I do.
Why was the discovery of insulin by Canadians so important? What? Insulin has eliminated polio in the world. Insulin treats heart disorders, which save millions of lives. Insulin treats diabetes, which saves millions of lives. Insulin controls human growth hormones, which has made a better life for millions. Insulin, that's what people take for diabetes. It has to be the diabetes, because I don't know insulin to do nothing with polio. Insulin treating heart disorders, I haven't heard that either. Insulin controlling growth hormones, that's definitely not true. Because when I was playing basketball and I was trying to figure out how to become 6'8", I didn't hear nothing about no type of insulin. Yep, come on. I'm shooting 100% from the field right now. I'm getting into Canada. He's staying in Africa. Which Canadian province is a large producer of oil and natural gas? Alberta, Ontario, Nova Scotia, Quebec. I know this one too, for sure.
Obviously.
Yo, hurry up! What are you
I'm doing
doing?
Nova Scotia.
Are you
Alberta.
not
No, I said
embarrassed?
Alberta. I said Alberta.
No, you didn't.
said Alberta.
We can run the tape back. Nova Scotia. Are you actually dead ass?
Listen, I'm just
Bro,
fucking around.
how many
Somebody has to
people...
be fucking around.
No, but the thing is, no, you're not. You're being 100% honest. How many people do you know?
Somebody has to make it.
Bro, anytime people move out to like Alberta and Manitoba is to work in like oil fields and stuff. That's where they get all the oil from.
Man, move on.
This guy said Nova Scotia. The place where they get all the fish is where they get the oil.
Next question.
Who out of the following is above the law in Canada? Police, politicians, judges, no one.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that was,
They're
what was
asking these
that?
guys simple questions here.
Nah, you've had a couple
My
simple...
questions, they require a bit more thinking.
You've had a couple questions that were pretty simple. Okay, what does the crown mean for Canadians? The crown is the symbol of the national motto, Amari Usk Adim... What is this? Amari Usk Ad Mare, which in Latin means from sea to sea. The crown is the symbol of England, France, Scotland, and Ireland, as well as red maple leaves. The crown reflects the Greco-Roman heritage of Western civilization in which democracy originated. The crown is a symbol of government, including parliament, legislatures, courts, police services, and the armed forces. What does any of this even mean? The crown can't be a symbol of government, because the crown means that you're like the king and the queen, which means you run things. I'm gonna go with it's the symbol of England, France, and Scotland and Ireland. England, France, and Scotland. That's more like the queen and the king. I'm gonna go with B. How? Okay, no one knew that. No one knew that. How is the crown a symbol of government, including parliament, police, and police?
No, but honestly, I would not go with the answer that you go with.
Police and armed forces. What does that have to do with the crown?
I'm just saying it says, as well as red meat policing. What does that have to do with the crown?
You guys know what I was going for, right? England and Scotland and France. Which of the following answers is not true about the Canada-USA relationship? Canada and the US share the longest undefended national border. The Canada-US relationship is the closest and most extensive in the world. Canada exports very few goods to the US. Canada and the US are the largest trading partners in the world.
I'm gonna go with the C. It's a pretty basic question.
I probably would have got that wrong because I would have thought that Canada and the US did more trading. But the US just trades with China, like with everything. Under common law, why is every person presumed to be innocent until proven guilty? To ensure that men and women are equal under the law, to establish that no person or group is above the law, to guarantee due legal process under the law, to provide freedom of thought, belief, opinion, and expression.
I'm gonna have to go with. The only reason why I'm getting tripped up is because
Yo, answer the question, man.
D, man.
I knew that was wrong. We scored 16 out of 25. The performance has been rated as not bad. I won, as you can see. I only got one question wrong, and it was that little idiot question at the end, which I probably shouldn't have even gotten wrong, because it still makes sense. It's so like England.
Bro.
Kevin was getting baby questions, and he still got the least out of everybody.
Let's be real here, right? These guys got some simple questions. Not much thinking going on with their questions. Mine, we really had to think about them. Like, I have to think back to, geography class.
They asked what Atlantic provinces were, and you didn't know that.
I
They
just
asked
say
where oil came from, and you didn't know that.
This was rigged.
Anyways, if you guys were keeping up with us, let us know your scores in the comments below. Drop a like if you want us to do part 2 of this, and we'll catch you in the next video. Follow them on their socials. Stay safe, stay faithful. I'm out.